this week I thought we'd go through the whole process of doing one of my larger Champions Collection paintings. I'm starting out using a little bit of charcoal to bring in my guidelines. I see everything in shapes, like the different tones, the different spaces within there. They all have an outline to them when you think about it in a two-dimensional sense instead of three-dimensional. So that's what I'm doing here. Using charcoal, I used to use like a Sharpie for this, but that didn't work so great. But I used something dark so that like when I did a little bit of spray paint there, I'm still able to see my guidelines through. And now I'm bringing in the mid-tones using charcoal. This is the first time I've done this with one of the larger paintings. Since I'm doing this painting on a piece of plywood, I knew that there'd be some fun texture coming from using the charcoal. It also kind of goes along with the mood of this piece, which was like a classic monster. So now I'm coming in with some black paint, just some black house paint I got from the hardware store, and a cheap sponge brush. Got like a pack of 10 of them for $2. You don't have to be precious about the materials that you use to create your art. And I use the sponge brush for a couple of reasons. First, I'm able to put a lot of paint down really quick. When I'm working in large planes of black like this, being able to move a little faster makes the process just easier. Also, I have a little bit less control with a sponge brush than I would with a normal, like sable hairbrush, which I think gives the work a little more raw edge, a little more unpredictability when I'm making it, kind of similar to working with watercolor where you don't know exactly what you're doing. It keeps it from being overproduced and still kind of fun. Now, mixing just that stripe of red there is inspired by an artist out of Europe, a street artist named Ben Dack. He does this with a lot of his pieces, and I just thought it'd be fun to do it with one. So now coming in with the finishing touches, it's an important thing to do when you think you're done, and then the little whites of the eyes there really make the composition not bad. Alright, time to pay the bills. Got 2 new limited edition prints. Yes, both of these are only $15 for their first week, plus something scary. And ProWrestlingTees.com/Rob Schamberger t-shirts. See you next week.